Safety is an important part of the future of sustainable agriculture in Alberta. We talked with 3 Alberta dairy producers about how they manage safety on their dairy farms.
As far as the safety plan on our farm goes, we consider safety important to us. And I think in general, farmers work safe for the most part. And we do care about our employees and our animals. And for me, we just wanted to have something, I guess that was written down and streamlined and something we could follow. And just to bring more awareness to safety, I think our employees, they appreciated it. Our goal as farmers, and I think everybody who works wants to get home safely, and that's kind of what we want to see that for our employees. We want to have a good, safe environment, and just ensure that they can go home to their families at night.
I think when we grew bigger as a business, we employ more and more people, and I think we felt a responsibility towards our employee. We care for them. They're part of our farm family. We want them to go home at night safe and sound, just the way they came in the morning. And being a mother, my children hop along as well. And with kids here, and then with the more employees, more and more it became an awareness that they deserve to be safe where they are.
On this farm, safety's always been important, and we've always spent probably a little more time on safety than maybe a lot of my fellow farmers. In all the years that I've been involved in farming, I can list off countless farm accidents that all happened for many reasons, and a lot of them didn't need to happen. It was through carelessness or neglect. Things like chemicals in the milk house. We're careful how we handle it and how we label it. Manure gases in our pit. We have fans that we use all the time. We don't take any chances with things like that can be, very harmful. We also work a lot with round bales, and round bale safety is another thing. When you're handling big round bales, they're 1,500 pounds, and I've had neighbors that have been crushed by round bales, and other neighbors who have been permanently handicapped from round bales falling them on for the rest of their lives. So when you see those kind of accidents, you realize it's a real eye-opener how quick something very bad can happen. So we make sure that our guys are trained and that our equipment has got the right guards on it, and we do our best to avoid any of those kind of accidents.
We work with big animals. They are a hazard. So animal knowledge and animal behavior is big. Yeah, there is always machinery, there's always traffic, there is big equipment. We have big silage pits, we work from heights. There's a lot of safety issues on a dairy farm.
Who's responsible for safety on the farm? I think on our farm, everybody's responsible, but it starts with us in ownership, myself and my dad, and even the different managers that we have at the different entities here. I think our employees, again, they appreciate the fact that we're talking about safety and trying to look out for them. Once in a while we'll say, hey, make sure you put on this or do this differently, and it's just an open dialogue. Communication's huge here, so it seems to be a good environment for that. I guess that's one example that we do, and it's important as ownership that we, I guess are leaders in that and encourage a safe environment, so our guys feel comfortable bringing concerns to us.
And for the rest, really, it's kind of on-farm training and teachable moments that we use probably as much as anything. When we're working with the grinders, you explain what you expect them to do, and when we're working in the manure pit, we're there to show what needs to be done with fans and fresh air and to eliminate the odors. When you're working with equipment and hydraulics, you show how you want things, braced up and supported so that in case a hose blows or something that would happen, that there's not going to be a problem. So those are all, but probably more than anything is a teachable moment. When you're training them or when you're doing the job, the tasks, that you use that to explain what you feel is the safest way to do it. So
I started this 2 winters ago with the Alberta government had the pilot project going. And I kind of went to work on my own because we felt the need to do something. And then the next winter, Alberta Milk did another pilot project again as well. So I joined once again and we made the binder. We kind of went through it again and we updated it and redid some things. And that's when we kind of slowly started putting things in place.
The process that we had with Alberta Milk and Alberta Agriculture, we had some classroom sessions and we had 2 safety companies that helped us along in developing our safety plan. And I think I guess to some farmers it seemed like a really daunting task, but if you do it in small steps and develop it over time, it's actually not a big deal. I think the process has been good. There's been a lot of support for us to get that safety plan done. And to me, it's been a really good experience.